What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of the non-maxed Ultimate Ironman series, where I attempt to fill as many collection log spots as possible. I'm going to be starting this one out at level 86 sailing, and also 1,299 collections logged, so only one away from 1,300. In the last video, I finished completely charting all of the oceans, and that allowed me to get 4 different paints in the collection log. So the next goal for this is going to be to go for all of the 1 in 3,000 drop rate items from salvaging. Each salvaging spot has a separate item that you can get, and they're all, it seems to be 1 in 3,000, at least that's what it shows on the wiki right now. I think it should be pretty accurate at this point. The first one I'm going to be starting off with here, though, is going for the smashed mirror at Fremi Salvage, so we will see how that goes. Alright, there's an hour done here. It looks like I'm going to be getting about 86k XP per hour. Like 36k of that, of course, coming from the crystal extractor. I did also want to show you guys that there is a double salvage spot for this. I'll show it on the map right now. It is in the top corner of the map up here, and all you have to do is line your boat up the way that I have mine right now, and it'll let you salvage both of these spots. So if one is down and the other's up, you can still sit here and do it, and you'll be able to hit both of them. Oh. No way. Well, there it is, the smashed mirror done, 1,300 total collection logs on the account. Huge update there. Also show you guys the collection log for this. You can see all of the different pieces on here. There are 8 total salvage spots, so 1 per spot. This one was pretty fast, though. It only took me 2 hours to get the mirror, which is really good drop rate wise. But I'm going to be heading on to the next one. Back to doing the mercenary shipwrecks again to try to get this broken sextant that I am currently about 13 hours dry on. I also went and got a dragon simi. So these are the 2 next items that I'm going to be feeding to the clam when it appears. Yo, there it is. Oh my gosh. How long did this take me? 15 hours total to get the broken sextant. I'm going to be moving backwards through these. I can't do the merchant shipwrecks yet, so I'll do that in a little bit. I'm close to 87 though, so we'll be able to do that soon. It's probably better with this one to do it like in the high 90s though, since sailing level does affect how much you get per hour. But I'm going to be going backwards. I finished the Fremenic, now the Mercenary, so the next one I'm going to be going to is the Pirate Shipwrecks. Another level coming up here in a second. It's going to be level 87. I also wanted to show you guys that there is a double spot that you can loot 2 shipwrecks at once here without moving. The location right here, it's a little bit down from pest control, and all you have to do is line your boat up like I have it here between these rocks, and it'll let you hit this shipwreck and this one. If you get to the point where they both go down, all you have to do is hop worlds and continue, so you never have to move your boat here. Really AFK. Oh, yes, there we go. Rusty coin. Absolutely spooned this one. Show the XP counter. 60k per hour here. Almost 3 hours, a little under 3 hours for it. So incredibly lucky on this one and on the first one that I got. Now I can move on to the next spot. Okay, next up is going to be the large shipwrecks for the broken compass. This one also has a double spot that you can get. Sadly, they both sunk when I got here, so I have to hop worlds, but the spot for this is going to be all the way down here in the corner of the map, near the Great Conch. Go all the way down here, and then you just line yourself up between these 2 spawns. Nice. Another pretty lucky one here. This one ended up taking me 3 hours to get. Yeah, that is going to be the broken compass done. And hitting into the log here, still moving backwards. The next one I'm going to be heading over to is going to be Barracuda Salvage, and that is going to give me a chance at the dull knife. Once again, I'm going to show you guys all of the double spots I can when they're known in the game. This one is going to be a little bit south of the Pandemonium, and you have to line your boat up the way I have it here. This one is really annoying. These spots disappear pretty frequently, so you're going to be hopping worlds probably every like 5 minutes. Actually, I guess that's probably only for me since I don't really have access to the cargo hold. This one also drops another collection log item. It's on Sailing Miscellaneous, I believe. But there's a chance of getting a boat bottle here as well at a 1 in 513 chance. Oh, that was fast. There's the boat bottle I was talking about. Literally took me 10 minutes to get that. So really spooned on that one there. Okay, there's the first sailing level here, level 88. I've been here for around 3 hours or so far, and I'm like having to hop worlds like every 3 to 5 minutes. It's pretty awful. Oh man, there's 89 sailing. I'm getting about 44k XP per hour here, so it is pretty low. Looking at the tracker up there, I've gained 545k XP so far, meaning I've been here for around 13 hours. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go dry on these lower spots. The XP is going to get even worse the further I go down. If I wasn't using the extractor here, this would be like 8k XP per hour. I'm kind of worried they're going to eventually nerf that, so I'm trying to get all these lower ones out of the way when you can still get decent XP rates using it here. Finally. Jeez, man, that took way too long. Once again, the XP on the screen there, there's about an hour of XP not on here, so it took me 15 hours to get this dull knife. The boat bottles that I was talking about before I showed you guys the rate for, it's like 1 in 500. I got 20 of those before I got the knife. Which is crazy. So now I only have 3 left to go, the Rusty Locket, Moldy Block, and then the Moldy Doll. I think the next one is the Moldy Block, since I'm still going down. I forgot to do this in the last video when I completely charted the world, but if you take the Captain's Log to this guy here, Chart and Charles, in the Pandemonium Caves, apparently he's supposed to give you like a big XP drop or something. So I guess you right click him and do Get Training. 213,000 sailing XP. I completely didn't even realize I could get. That is insane. So, yeah, make sure you guys do that when you chart the world. But yeah, with that done, I'm going to move on to the next salvaging spot. So the next thing I'm going for is going to be the Moldy Block. Once again, this is where the double spot for these are going to be. You're going to want to go a little bit over here to the north of Port Piscarius, and then line yourself up with the way I am between both of these shipwrecks. And, yeah, once you're gone, just do the same thing, hop worlds, and, surely this one's not going to take, like, 15 hours like the other one did. Well, that was easy. That one took almost no time, thankfully. Less than 2 hours. Definitely makes up for the 15 hours on the last one. Only the Rusty Locket and the Moldy Doll left. Okay, and now for the spot you guys want to go to for the small shipwrecks. It is going to be between the Shipwreck Cove and the Salvager's Outlook. Over here on Varlamore. The way I got to it, there could be a better way. I just went to Piscarius and followed all the way around down here. Once you guys get down here, you want to line yourself up like this, right next to the where you would do the spot in the water for charting. And this is actually, I think, the only spot in the game with a triple salvage, because you can hit all 3 of these without moving here. I'm not 100% sure, but I have heard people say that you won't need to world hop with this because you'll have at least one of them up at all times. This one is going to be absolute terrible XP. As you see, I'm getting 10 XP per salvage. So this is the one that you definitely want to get over with quickly. There's another sailing level that is going to be level 90. And in terms of being here, I've been here for about 4 hours or so. This is going to be a really random jump for you guys, but I've been doing the small salvage for about 10 hours so far. And I was watching Sync stream. The only paint in the game that we didn't really know how to get was the sandy paint. And Sync was doing like a viewer hunt for it to try to figure it out. And a guy in his chat named VacB ended up finding how to get the sandy paint. And it is not what I was expecting. All you have to do is go to the Great Conch over here in the corner. And then kill a hermit crab. And right before it dies, do the crab dance emote. And you'll get the sandy paint drop. So I guess it's a free collection log. The things people were thinking this was going to come from would have been awful to grind. So, yeah, I'll take a 30-second collection log any day. Oh, this is a great update. 91 sailing. I have been here, as you see on my XP counter, for a total of 18.5 hours. So I'm the driest so far on the worst XP salvage. This would be 2k XP per hour without the crystal extractor. Oh my gosh. Finally, man. A nice little 21-hour grind to get that 777,000 XP gain here for this. That was absolutely awful. Oh man, that was literally 2 days of sitting here. With that done though, I only have one left to go, and that is going to be from the highest tier salvage. Okay, here's the location for the final highest level salvage. It is south of the Isle of Serpents, and you're going to want to line your boat up the way that I have it here. Basically, you want to try to hug the rock so you can hit both of these spots at the same time. So this specific spot, it actually has 3 uniques that I can get. It has the Moldy Doll, which is 1 in 3,000 like the other uniques. But you can also get Dragon Nails here and the Dragon Cannon Barrel. The rate on the nails is a 1 in 2,000, so it is easier to get than the Moldy Doll. Where it gets crazy is this Dragon Cannon Barrel, and it seems the rates on this are changing every day. It started out at like 1 in 7,000, and it keeps moving up on the wiki when more people have numbers in for it. And right now it's sitting at a 1 in 18,000 chance to get, and it'll more than likely keep going up to like 1 in 20,000 if I'm being honest. It's still an estimate right now, and this is the only way in the game to get it. So yeah, I'm going to be here for a very long time in the future, or I'm going to get incredibly lucky on it. Oh, there's the Moldy Doll. I was kind of hoping that I would get this a little later on, since I still need to stay here for the Cannon Barrel, but yeah, with the Moldy Doll, that is all of the like specific 1 in 3k uniques done now. I am going to be coming back here. I want to do this probably from 91 to 94, but since I have all of the items here except for the amulet, I can green log this whole section. So I'm going to take a break and go for the rest of the medallion fragments. I do already have this one, if you guys remember from when I was charting. So yeah, that's a huge thing to get a bunch of 1 in 3k drops over with. Oh, I also almost forgot to show you guys the XP rates here. 85.5k per hour. It took me about 5 hours this time to get the doll. 85.5 is pretty good for full AFK though, especially not having any crewmates. Second piece of the medallion you can find on the Isle of Bones over here. It's a little bit west of the Void Knight outpost. And in order to get it, all you have to do is investigate the cauldron. There's piece number 2. And the next piece is going to be on this island here, Dognose Island, a little bit north of the Great Conch. The wiki says that it's like a chance to get it from the rusty chest, so I don't know if I'm going to have to sit here and keep thieving this until I get it or not. Yeah, it looks like I am. Oh, that was easy. Second thief, there is the third medallion piece. Next location is going to be on the Onyx Crest. And this one you have to either kill or pickpocket pirates. Looks like it is on the first try. I'm going to get that one. So there's the fourth piece. The next one you need to go and get yourself some diving equipment. And then you're going to go to the edge of the dock on the Great Conch all the way over here. And then you just click to walk down the steps. And right when you get down the stairs, you're going to go and investigate this coral reef over here to get the next piece. Next up, you need to get yourself an axe and head over to the Shimmering Atoll. You dock over here, and then you have to run all the way around the island to the very end to the teak trees. And I think you only have to cut 1 log, and you will get the medallion from it. Yep, there it is. 2 more left to go, and they're also really close to me. I'm going to need a banana for one of them as well. The second to last one is going to be on this island here, Vatricos, I guess is how you pronounce it. It's just a little bit east of the port that you go to on Alderaan. And you get this one by giving the raccoon either a banana, jangerberries, strawberries, or papaya. 1 more left to go. And the final piece of the medallion you can get on Port Roberts. Easy way to get here if you have the Sailor's Amulet and you've like hit the obelisk or whatever it is. You can just teleport here with the amulet. And then you have to thieve the Silver Stall. You can also get caught while doing this. It looks like the method is when they're not looking towards you, you thieve it, or you get thrown in jail. That is going to be the second green log of sailing, though. That is all of sea treasures completed. Really nice log to get out of the way. I think it was like 80 hours or so. I'd have to go and add everything up of doing salvaging for all the pieces, so it did take a lot of time. Also, it seems before you're able to combine this, you need to search this crate here on Pandemonium to get the journal, and then you have to read the journal. I don't know if you have to go through the whole thing. Hopefully that's all I have to do. So yeah, there is the Medallion of the Deep. Also with this, I don't know if it's the same crate or not, but you can destroy this and get another one back. I'm going to assume it's probably this crate.
Okay, yeah, so that's nice. I'm just going to destroy it because I don't have any use for it right now. It is a stash item, but apparently Jagex messed up and the stash isn't actually in the game right now. So I'm just going to leave that stored in there until the stash actually exists. With that done, I'm going to be moving on to another easy green log here of items that I'm going to have to do anyway. And that is going to be the Lost Schematics log. I still have 8 of these to find. On this specific log, you could find everything on the wiki. Same with the medallion, so I'm not going to show you guys everything, since you can just go to the wiki and find all the pictures and everything. What I'm going to be doing first, though, is going for all the keys, because you need a key and then open a chest for each of these. So I'm just going to go through and get all 8 keys first. Yo, another clam. It's been a while since I've had one of these. Let's go. Can go ahead and use the rune plate legs on this one. I think it's pearl number 6 now, huge pearl. So let's use the rune plate legs on it before this shark destroys my boat. And I can continue collecting my keys. Okay, there is all 8 of the keys collected. I'd say it took maybe like 20 minutes or so to get all of them. So not too bad. On to opening the chests. Okay, I'm going to go through these really quick. There's the first schematic, the Gale Catcher, and the Rosewood Hull schematic. And there's the Rosewood Cargo Hold, Dragon Helm, Dragon Salvaging Hook, and there is the Dragon Cannon, only 2 more left to go. Second to last, the Rosewood and Cotton Sails. Alright, it's going to be the final schematic. I actually don't know which one this is. Let's see here. It is the Dragon Keel schematic. So there's another green log section done of all the lost schematics. I also went and added up all of the sailing clogs I have so far, and I'm at 49 of the 82, so I'm over halfway to all the sailing clogs. I need to go ahead and read all of these as well so I can build them when I need them. Now I'm going to be heading back and doing the highest tier salvage again from 91 to 94. So yeah, the goal here is going to be 91 to 94. The reason is because at 94 I can make rosewood mast and cotton sails that I'm going to be putting on my small boat. I still need to go and get the supplies for that, but once I get that, my boat will be faster and I'll be able to consistently get time on the Barracuda trials so I can go for the Barracuda paint. It should be, I think, around 20 hours to go from 91 to 94. And I still have the really rare chance here of getting that Dragon Cannon Barrel, which somebody in my clan literally just got as I was going to talk about it. It's a really, really rare job for me. It's like 90 hours or something on rate to get it, so that'd be a crazy item to get out of the way. Up to 1,325 collection logs. I've gotten like 25 in the last 2 days or so. Little quick milestone on the sailing level. There's level 92, so halfway to 99 now. Oh, there's some dragon nails. That's another clog here. The 1 in 2,000 drop. Definitely going to be hanging on to these. So the only drop that I can get unique here now is the cannon. Another sailing level that is going to be 93. 8 hours left to go until 94. I've also hit that dragon nail drop 3 times already. Still only had the 1 moldy doll though. Well, there it is. The level 94 sailing that I needed. I can now make the rosewood sails. I did some math on this to get an idea of how many frost dragons that I'm going to have to kill. In order to get the hull upgrade and also the rosewood sail upgrade, I'm going to need 340 dragon nails. And it looks like on average on drop rate, it's 1,500 kills if I turn all of the sheet drops that I get into nails as well as the normal nail drops that I get. So that is going to be the next thing I'm going to be doing. That is going to do it for this specific video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. A ton of collection logs done in this one. A lot of stuff out of the way. Yeah, the goal for the next video is going to be to fully upgrade the boat that I need and then head over to the Barracuda trials and do that until I end up getting the Barracuda paint. So thank you guys as always. I hope you're enjoying still, and I will see you in the next video.